From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from L.A. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! I got him, on me! Go!
Throwing on their first play. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Chargers, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Set. Wide 80. Wide favorite tight. Set.
Right to the air is Herbert. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Intended for Quentin
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. First carry here for the former Memphis Tiger. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and just 2 to go.
Come on, man, take the fucking ball.
Clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down. Another carry for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Crowd right. Go, let's go. Ready.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Race. 21. Let's go. Hey, go Lion. Go.
Back to the air, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Set.
They'll run here on 1st down. They'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. 380. Delta. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Gravity line.
Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
Man in motion out of the slot.
70 Ranger! Ready?
2nd and 10, no row to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! R.J. Mickens in there to pick it off.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Let's go, let's go. Hey, ram. Push, alert, push. Baylor tight. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Kicks him downfield. This is Harris. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ray.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Black 80, black. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's DK. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Walker on first down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Setting up to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 19, 18. Go.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Sending him on the dive. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
It's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ah, damn it. I messed that up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Home to right. Kill. Ray. Kill. Turn up. Drive right. Set.
Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
On damn button on that.
In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go.
59. Delta, 5-9.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Cap. Hey, ram. Set.
Play action now for Herbert. Oh, put some heat on this deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. That deficit, and that's nothing, bro. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
First and 10 from the 32.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go, shot. Bronco, go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready up.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Set. Bronco 80.
He's going to throw this one. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Half the 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 range. Wait.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield to DK. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. All right, here we go. Second down.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quick pass, right side, complete.
Oh, come on with non-tackle
Here,
shit.
he's across the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
380.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw is there for a long day, Ganson. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
5-9, 380. Go. Hey, go lion. Crowd right.
The fuck? Man, this is bullshit.
Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to
I think
drop
fucking
it.
hot route.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's now third down.
12. Let's go.
Hey.
On third down, Herbert. He's going to push one deep down the right.
The fuck?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey Harris. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They'll come out throwing. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on, man. Really? This shit is fucking stupid. None of the fucking game I can go hot route.
Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, he puts him there under this one, right side. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still
he can't move the man over.
We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
On now is
Seattle.
Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
59. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going to try another deep one here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive
really?
jar it loose,
Really?
incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. Kappa. Ready.
Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
21. Delta. Home to trips right.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This is a heater going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hey, go line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He'll air it out on 3rd. And he put everything he's got behind it. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Right there. Go.
Walker running to the right. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Check up.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
3rd down from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short. Field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
3 yards. It's now 4th down.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Here we go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They give up the gut to Walker. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Walker. Looks like about 4 yards on that 3rd down. Not enough for the first, but definitely enough to consider going for it here.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
You stinking butt.
Less than a yard to that goal line. This is 4th and goal.
Here we go.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Reaches the 35, to the 45, into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Tucker now on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps them on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready, set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set up.
A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Set. COVID-19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go. 380. Go.
Here's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Go. Hold me tricks right. Hey, Ray. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Getson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He gets 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
59. Let's go. Sit.
Herbert on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Sit. Stay with tight. 380. Ready.
Now Herbert again. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. It's Herbert once more. Sends this to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Rolling deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Shit out of that.
Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And the Seahawks first down.
Running with Walker again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Throwing on seconds. Finds his back complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, third down. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Seahawks on their way to their 3rd win of the year. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, check that. Here we go. Sick, go.
It's a jet sweep. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Smith and Jigba going in motion right. They're going to pass it here. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
Like watching paint